Today, we are going to be talking about validating yourself while manifesting your specific person, money, or any other desire, because they're all the same thing. If you are trying to get something in your 3D, all right, something in your external, it's all the same thing, okay? It's all the same process, okay? So today we're going to be talking about validating yourself. Let's go. Okay, so when you're manifesting specifically a specific person, okay, you do not want to be number one waiting for the external world to tell you what you get and what you don't get, okay? So for example, if your specific person is coming up saying they don't love you, they blocked you, they ghosted you, yada yada yada, don't want to trigger anyone, but if they did that, it's alright, it's okay, who cares, okay? That's just old news and it doesn't matter. That is the old reality, and at the same time, you know what matters most? What you think and what you give meaning to that situation, okay? If you think that's the end all be all, that will be the end all be all, okay? Because everything can change. This is why you need to self-validate. By self-validating, you are giving yourself the validation. So you are giving yourself the reassurance that you will get what you want, no matter how it seems on the outside. So if they ghosted you, they blocked you or whatever, it doesn't fucking matter, because I get what I want. Because in my head, I thought about it. I thought that we're together, and because I know and I think that way, it means that I will get what I want, because your imagination creates your reality. So if I think that I have my specific person, that means I have my specific person, okay? There's no other way around it, okay? The 3D should not be your source of validation. You validate yourself, okay? And you give it to yourself. How do you do that? Some people use Snapchat or ChatGPT, and they make up like, okay, talk to me like you're my specific person, or they change their contact names, or they change their best friend's contact name into their specific person, whatever. Okay, I don't suggest you doing that, because I feel like that's very unnecessary and a waste of time. Because like I feel like that's still very lackish, you know. It could help with the conviction in your subconscious mind, because you're always seeing the name popping up. But like, if you have to go to that extent, I feel like it's a bit too much, okay? I didn't have to go to that extent. But what I do is, instead, I could visualize whatever I want, okay? If I can imagine it, means I have it, and it's going to push out in my 3D. Because remember, if I change, the 3D changes. So I have to validate myself and give myself the reassurance that, okay, you know, if I want this text message, I have to visualize, oh my god, I got a text message, yes, what, oh my god, I can't believe it, you know. I have to be, you know, that way, right? Okay, I can't be like waiting for a text message in the 3D, seeing, oh, okay, I'm not getting the text message, my bank account's still the same, not getting the job offers, my email's the same. Okay, that's not helping you, boo. What's helping you is that you shift internally, and you don't wait for circumstances to validate how you should feel. You validate yourself. You remember who you are. You remember your worth and your value, okay? So, right, when you look at the 3D, you're saying the 3D is the god of your reality, but you are. So you have to start validating yourself, okay? And it's really important to give yourself the words of affirmations, the proof that you need, the reassurance you need from yourself, because no one else is going to give it to you except you, boo, okay? So if I were you, I would start doing that, all right? Even if it feels unnatural, it's going to feel unnatural, because remember, it's going to feel uncomfortable and resistance when you start anything. When I start this YouTube channel, boy, I felt resistance. I had the fear of being seen. I had the fear of like judgment, like people judging me. Like, I have been talking to all my friends, and I'd be like, oh my god, should I post? What if I post? I feel depressed that I'm not posting, but I want to post, but I'm afraid this person might judge. Oh my god, what if SP's friends judge me? Blah 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 blah. Jesus Christ, like, shut the fuck up, Nisa. That's my name, by the way. Just shut the fuck up. Like, holy shit. We need to silence those thoughts, okay? We need to silence those thoughts. It doesn't fucking matter, because every one of those thoughts, there's a reality where they exist, and you don't want to be in that reality. So you need to silence all that thoughts, and instead choose the thought with the reality that you want. And for me, because I had the fear of judgment and feeling seen and being heard or whatever and taking up space, I had to address that. Okay, once I address that, those thoughts don't no longer affect me and no longer appear, no longer bother me. And see, hi, I am now posting online and I don't give a fuck what people think. I'm just being myself. So you have to address when you're manifesting your specific person. Address it. Like, why do you need proof and validation from the 3D? Do you not believe in your power? Okay, so start validating yourself. Start doing techniques that shows that you know that you're a master manifester, that you're an open power. Would you be making a list of things that you want to manifest that day? Or would you affirm? Do techniques to help remind you, okay, that you are in charge and that your thoughts create and that you create your reality. Because you do, boo. You create your reality. Nothing outside of you does, okay? You need to remember that. When I was really coming into my power, I was like thinking, who is in charge here? Like, am I in charge or is my 3D in charge? You can't have 2 feet in one world, right? One in each world. You have to have it in one world. Like, okay, if I'm the operant power, I have to stay in the operant power mentality. Okay, I'm the operant power. I'm in charge. What I say goes. So start living like that. Okay, if I believe that my thoughts create, start acting and believing and take it seriously. Don't just say, oh, my thoughts create. Yeah, I know that. It's like people say it too much now and it's like desensitized and it's like it's not, it loses its meaning. It's like, yeah, I know my thoughts create. I know circumstances don't matter. But do you really know that circumstances don't matter? Do you really believe that your thoughts create? Because you really need to give yourself the proof and evidence that your thoughts creates and that your circumstances don't matter. Okay, you gotta reinforce that. Like every time you learn something new from Neville or you read a book, go and take and apply and learn. Don't fucking watch videos. Okay, videos are good crutches for you to get some reinforcement, for motivation, for like ideas on how to think, but it's not something that's gonna help you. You only learn through application and experience. So start applying what you learn, start, having the experience, okay? Don't wait for something outside of you to make you happy. Don't wait for something outside of you to tell you how to feel inside. Don't wait for something outside of you to tell you when you are worthy, valuable, or when you deserve, or when you can get what you want. Because you are worthy and valuable no matter what. And on top of that, you are limitless. There's no limit to you. The only thing that's limited is your ego and your conscious mind limiting you because it can't see. It can't see more than, whatever it believes and thinks it's true. But your subconscious mind is unlimited and it's limitless. So you don't have to rely on your limited mind, your conscious mind. You don't know. It's okay, because building your true dream life or manifesting what you want, it's always in the unknown, right? Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this all the time. It's always in the unknown. The unknown where infinite possibilities exist. Unknown is where you're creating the known. Because, right, it's not like if something is known, then it's not gonna manifest, because you already know that this is how it's gonna work. You have to be willing to step into something that scares you. It's not necessary. Your subconscious mind knows that. Your conscious mind is limited. It doesn't know. Okay, so when you're in the unknown, you're trusting your subconscious mind's powers to manifest what you want. And you can get what you want. Literally, you can get and have anything and everything you want. But it all stems from you trusting. Okay, that's why when you watch Dylan James's oldest videos, okay, his new videos, I don't think there is this part where he says like, okay, see the word TRUST, trust, okay, feel your trust. And then, okay, Dylan James is a creator that that has absolutely changed my life to do a 180. So that's why I will always talk about him on my content, so check him out. But like, he always says trust in his videos, on his short meditations, because that's what you need. You need to trust that your subconscious mind knows better, and not your limited conscious mind, because it's in the known. And you can't create in the known. You have to create in the unknown, just like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, okay? So it's important to give yourself the reassurance, okay, I know that I won't know how I'm going to get this thing, but it's not going to stop me from still believing in it and trusting that my subconscious mind knows and it's going to deliver what I want, okay? Because like, you know, you have to trust. You have to trust that you will get what you want. You have to trust in your power. You have to trust, okay? The more that you trust, the more you will trust the process. Like, the more you will build this trust, because, you know, it's all about having that experience. Once you believe in it, once you have that experience, it will start manifesting more into your life. It will start building your manifestational powers. Like, you will still have like a very strong knowing, yes, I know. And that's when you get to a point that you don't even have to do techniques, and you'll be like, okay, I know, and I don't have to, like, you know, look at the 3D anymore. Okay, you don't need to look at the 3D. The 3D is just... The 3D is old and dead news, and it's just yesterday's newspaper. Like, we don't want to look at the 3D anymore, babes. Like, we want to look at the 4D, you know. There's this quote that says, walk through mindsight, not eyesight, okay? Because your mindset is the proof, not the eyesight. Okay, but eyesight, it means like what you see in your 3D, but walk through what you know. If you know you are the God of your reality, validate yourself by giving you the proof of what you want through visualizing, through affirmations, through scripting, or whatever technique. Give yourself the proof right now. By doing these techniques right now, you are reinforcing that state, that version of you, okay, that has what they want. And when you keep doing that every day in this present moment, because your power lies in the present moment, when you keep doing that every day, you start creating and manifesting, and you build momentum into that direction of the life that you want. Okay, so remember, your point of power is in the present moment. It's not in the past, it's not in the future, it's not in the 3D. It's who you are embodying right now. Who do you decide to be? Who do you decide to be? It doesn't matter what's happening in the 3D. You, how you think, how you feel, and what you believe is what matters, okay? What do you think, all right? Who are you embodying, okay? If you texted them and they didn't respond, so what, okay? If they blocked you, or if they're with a third party, so what? I don't fucking care. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is what I know. I know we're together. I know that I'll get the money. I know I'll get the dream job. I know I'll get a house. Because an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact, and it will manifest in your reality. Okay? So that means it could be with affirmations. That's a famous saying, accompanied by affirmations, but it can also be accompanied by any repetition technique. So like scripting, it could be accompanied by watching affirmation videos, like hearing it on loop. It could be like visualization. Once you keep persisting in that, it will harden into fact. Okay, it will create neural connections. Okay, and nerve cells that wire together fire together, right? That's what Dr. Joe Dispenza says. Okay, so the more that you wire and fire together the reality that you want, the more that it will manifest. But you should also know there's this process called pruning, which means that the more that you no longer like give energy to the reality you don't want, the more these nerve cells prune away, okay? And then you no longer can relate to that old version of you, and it's non-existent, because you've already stepped into a new reality where you are that version of you, okay? So it's important to give yourself the validation. Act and embody the person right now. There's nothing else to do, okay? It's like techniques are great, but actually just deciding and then trusting. You don't have to do anything else. Like, you can just decide. Like for me, I can just decide. I have 10,000 YouTube subscribers. Done. I don't gotta affirm. I don't gotta visualize. Like, there's a point in your manifesting journey where you don't even have to do all those techniques. You just gotta decide, and that's it. And that's it. But obviously that will take some time for some of you. But, you know, if you want, the techniques are great for reinforcement. But, you know, validate yourself. Give yourself the proof. Don't wait till the 3D, because the 3D is, if you look to the 3D, you are reinforcing the loop. Okay, for example, I'm not getting the text back. So I'm telling my subconscious right now that I don't have the text back. So what is it going to manifest? No text back. No text back. No text back. It's like a loop. But if the loop breaks, it's like, okay, I don't get a text back, right? But then I tell my subconscious mind despite what I see, I go through mindset instead of eyesight, and I tell myself, okay, no, I got a text back. This person really enjoys talking to me, and they love me so much. And then like give yourself a smile, okay? And then feel it. For me, I can feel it, but when I started, I couldn't feel it because I was in fight or fight, and I just needed like the quick fix. Okay, it's like 4:44 my timer, so yeah, I'm speaking the truth here. Okay, so yeah, you know, once you like give yourself, okay, I got a text back, and you keep reinforcing that, it's gonna push out into your 3D and you'll get the text. But if you keep focusing on the no text back, you are creating more no text back, because you are impressing your subconscious mind right now that you don't got a text, and your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real or fake, right? So it doesn't matter what happens here, it matters on what you say and what you do. So give yourself the validation, the proof that you want. You be the proof. You have to be the proof first. Once you are the proof, everything will start shifting for you. All right? So yeah, I hope that helps. Remember to validate yourself. Don't wait for the external to make you happy. Don't wait for anyone or anything to make you happy. Be your own source of happiness, okay? So yeah, that's all for today's video. I know you are the baddest bitch in town. You are amazing, you are strong, you are powerful. You have always been perfect. You will always be perfect. You are one of a kind. You are undeniably perfect. You are the embodiment of perfection. You are inherently valuable, worthy, enough, and absolutely lovable just the way you are. Okay, if you like this video, let me know what you want to see next. And also if you want one-on-one coaching, feel free to check my description and hit me up on Instagram if you want some. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and bye.